Hi, everyone. Welcome to week 6. This has been a really quick 6 weeks. I have not completely done grading all of your exams, and I will certainly share with you individually any comments I have on the exams. As we enter week 6, I just want to remind you that I am not able to accept any late work in week 6, so please make sure you have everything turned in by midnight on Saturday. That is the university policy, and I have a very short window to finish grading and have all your grades submitted to the registrar's office. So for our final week, we're going to talk about physical health and low incidence disabilities, and also gifted and talented. So we are going to be reading chapter 14 and chapter 15 in our textbook, which is about physical disabilities, health-related disabilities, and other low-incidence disabilities, and also who are gifted and talented students. And you will probably come across the concept of twice exceptional. For instance, a student that has a specific learning disability, but is also considered talented and gifted. So that will be really interesting. And then you do have some videos to watch. Dr. Renzulli is one of the videos. He's really interesting, and he is one of the nation's foremost experts on gifted and talented students, and also twice exceptional. So we will be doing that. And then this week for our discussion, you're going to be really reflecting back on the entire course, looking at what we've confirmed, what you already knew, and this course just helped you solidify something that you might have found confusing or you still have questions on, something that you feel is really important that you learned about your understanding of special ed, and also if you had any surprises. And remember, you can post a video, you can do a presentation, and you can do a regular written post. Just don't forget to include your references and any in-text citations in APA format. And then for our final assignment, you're going to be turning in your observation. I've spoken with some of you individually about your observation locations, so you should be all set with that. And then your very last assignment is going to be looking at the 13 disability categories, and I want you to choose one. I would even be, it's not on the list, but if you're an early childhood person and you want to choose developmental delay, which is the 14th category that is up to states if they want to adopt, I would accept that as well. And then you're going to really go into a little bit of history about the category, any implications associated with the category, things like, and I give an example actually in Canvas, like deaf and hard of hearing, there is actually deaf culture. So that's a social cultural implication. And then talk about some accommodations and modifications that you think would be appropriate for a student identified under that category, and different kinds of approaches that would help that student access the general education curriculum and make good progress. And again, it doesn't have to be a written paper. It can be a presentation or a video. Just make sure you carefully look at the rubric and make sure you include all the components. So just to wrap it up for week 6, I want to let all of you know that this has been a really great class, that I know it's really hard having a class that's right around Thanksgiving and Christmas and Hanukkah, and that we all have all sorts of competing priorities during this time. But I really appreciate your attention to detail in your assignments and your thoughtfulness in our discussions. And I hope to see all or some of you in other classes. Best wishes to all of you, and have a wonderful holiday and a really happy and healthy new year. Take care.